Kelly Clarkson welcomes her audience with her bright, friendly energy as the cameras sweep across the cheering crowd. Moments later, Lisa Vanderpump steps onto the stage in a flawless blush pink suit, carrying her signature confidence. She settles onto the couch with a graceful smile, crossing her legs and adjusting her diamond bracelet. At first, the conversation flows easily. Light jokes about her dogs, a quick chat about her latest project, and polite laughter from the audience. Kelly seems relaxed, flipping through her cue cards casually. But when she brings up a recent controversy involving one of Lisa's restaurants, the atmosphere shifts. Lisa's smile thins, her posture stiffening. She tilts her chin slightly upward, trying to maintain composure. Kelly asks the question gently, but the tension spreads quickly across Lisa's face as she sets her hands in her lap, her eyes narrowing just a little. Kelly keeps her tone calm as she explains that viewers have been asking for clarity, hoping to ease the tension. But Lisa's shoulders lift slightly, her defensive energy noticeable. "My businesses are my pride, Kelly," Lisa says, her voice steady but firm. "I won't let anyone twist the narrative." Kelly nods, maintaining her polite smile. "I understand. I'm just sharing what people have been hearing." She places her cue cards beside her, signaling that she wants a real conversation, not a scripted moment. Lisa leans forward, eyes sharper now. "Then you should share all sides. Not just the dramatic ones. That's how rumors spread, darling." A few audience members murmur, sensing the shift. Kelly's expression tightens ever so slightly, though she tries to keep her voice soft. "Lisa, I'm not here to accuse you," she says quietly. But Lisa's frustration rises as she lifts her hand in a quick gesture of disbelief, preparing to respond. The studio air feels heavier, almost charged, as the tension between Kelly and Lisa stretches tighter. Even the crew members behind the cameras exchange uneasy glances, unsure whether to keep rolling or intervene. Kelly tries to steady the moment, offering a softer tone. "Let's take a step back," she suggests, hands open in a calming gesture. "We can move on to something lighter." But Lisa isn't calming. Her eyes flash with frustration, her usually poised demeanor cracking. "This isn't what I agreed to," she says, her voice trembling with restrained anger. Kelly shakes her head, genuinely surprised. "Lisa, I would never ambush you. You know that." Lisa presses her lips together, breathing shallowly. She looks away for a moment, as if trying to collect herself, but the hurt in her expression only deepens. Suddenly, she pushes herself up from the couch, the microphone wire pulling tight as she stands. The audience gasps, startled by the sudden movement. Kelly half rises, reaching out slightly. "Wait, Lisa." But Lisa turns toward her with a glare, her voice sharp, ready to deliver the words that will shift the entire room. Lisa's heels strike the stage floor with crisp, echoing clicks as she strides toward the edge of the set, every step fueled by frustration and disbelief. The studio audience watches in stunned silence, unsure whether this is real or part of the show. A cameraman instinctively follows her, moving quickly to keep her in frame, but Lisa lifts a hand sharply. "No, stop filming me," she snaps, her voice tight with emotion. The cameraman freezes, lowering the camera just slightly. Kelly stands behind her, torn between professionalism and concern. "Lisa, please," she calls out, not loudly, but with an urgency that cuts through the silence. "Can we just talk for a second?" Lisa doesn't look back. Her shoulders are tense, her steps firm, and her hair swings with each determined movement. She passes the final row of the audience, the bright lights casting long shadows across the stage. One of the producers at the side gestures subtly, unsure whether to intervene, but no one dares step forward as Lisa nears the set door. The audience holds its breath. Kelly stays frozen on the stage, eyes wide, watching the moment unfold as Lisa reaches for the exit and the backstage hallway is dimmer and quieter than the bright studio, but Lisa's footsteps still echo sharply as she moves past crew members who freeze at the sight of her. Makeup artists pause mid-stroke, interns clutch clipboards, and a stage manager steps aside quickly, unsure whether to say anything. Lisa presses one hand to her forehead, overwhelmed, her breath unsteady. The adrenaline that pushed her off the stage now twists into a mix of anger and disbelief. A producer hurries after her, calling gently, "Lisa, please, just give us a moment." Lisa slows but doesn't turn around. "This isn't what I came here for," she says tightly, her voice shaking with emotion she refuses to show on camera. Behind her, Kelly's voice carries faintly from the stage, still speaking to the audience, trying to steady the situation. The muffled sound only heightens the tension. The producer steps closer, lowering their voice. We didn't expect it to escalate. Can we at least talk in the green room? Lisa finally stops walking, her back still to them, her fingers gripping her bracelet as she tries to hold onto some sense of control. While Lisa is backstage, the atmosphere on the set is tense and unsteady. Kelly Clarkson tries to continue speaking to the audience, but her voice wavers slightly, betraying her stress. The audience watches her carefully, some concerned, some shocked, others whispering about what just happened. Kelly finally takes a slow breath and says to the crowd, "Give me just 1 minute, please." Her smile is polite but clearly strained. She hands her microphone to a nearby crew member and steps off the stage. As she walks through the side curtains, the cheering lights fade behind her, replaced by the cooler, dimmer backstage glow. Crew members stand stiffly, pretending to stay focused on their tasks, but their eyes follow her anxiously. Kelly runs a hand through her hair, clearly shaken, and asks one of the producers quietly, "Where is she?" The producer points toward the hallway. She stopped by the green room, but she's upset. Really upset. Kelly nods slowly, her face softening with worry. She hesitates for a moment, torn between giving Lisa space and trying to fix the situation before it spirals further. After a deep breath, Kelly starts walking down the hallway, her footsteps cautious, preparing herself for a conversation that might be even more difficult than the one on stage.